Welcome everyone, it's Favorite Drakomar. It is time for another episode of Aveyond, Shadow of the Mist. In this episode, I am recording over this because I felt that I did not make a good explanation of what's going on with this game. This game ended very badly, but not in the way you'd think, but there's a lot that went on before that point. So yeah, we did some windmill ghosts in here. I have to do a lot in this game. So yeah, going to Windshire to try to fix this. This was a while back. I had to get so much levels after this point. It's not even funny. It's just stupid how much I had to do. This whole playthrough, by the way, was entirely blind. Though my mom was trying to find information on how to beat it easier, it still was a very bitter slog. And even the goodie caves will barely do anything except give you some gold. Some not even anywhere close to the gold you actually need. So that, yeah. And I had to grind enough peacekeepers to... That's that golden sheep I eventually turned in. I don't even remember what the reward was, but I can tell you the reward was terrible. Like, not even good. This lady wanted for aiding for the destruction of 2 crop fields and conspiring with the ravens. She is at large in Blair Woods. Mature crops are firmly tucked away. Yeah, eventually when I actually decided to do that quest, when I realized it wasn't going to destroy me, the 300 gold was barely worth anything. Got a ghostly wand, and then he just disappears. Novel pages in there, right in there. Oh, there was a job board to get the novel pages.
Oh, no, we didn't have the quest before.
And I mean, I know you're going to hear some of what I was saying, but I'm trying to project what I'm saying more because I feel that I needed to. This is the cheeky quest ended up turning into the most obnoxious, difficult quest to complete because I had to search high, low, everywhere you could imagine to get enough cheekies to get the final upgrade. Even with the final upgrade, the last battle was tough, but it wasn't. I don't want to spoil everything, but it was unexpected. Let's just say the whole thing was just a mess. It was more of a mess than you could have imagined, honestly, or I could have imagined either. So we're gonna upgrade the We're gonna try to upgrade the magic, so we can't. We got 10 magic for handing in our cheekies. Those purple things hide everywhere. It's like one of the most annoying collectathons in the history of gaming. There are worse ones, but yeah. Like, it even got to the point where I was... What did I have to do? I had to grind off screen at the end of this game. I literally had to grind hardcore off screen just to get the levels necessary. That's how hard it was to get to the end of this game. But we're not there yet. It's funny how low of a level you start this game. You don't even get level 5 until what feels like mid-game. It's such a big disappointment.
I don't like mutton pie, but it's the cheapest thing in the store.
Mutton pie is the cheapest thing in the store, but it's also one of the best items at this point in the game. Keywords, this point in the game. We get something light, yard work, and carved a theme. This is pretty good at this point in the game, but it's expensive. We were debating on whether we were going to get it or not. Or whether we're going to equip it. Because like with all Aveyond games and even Raid Shadow Legends, equipment is a big deal. Spooked Athame is only 2 strength. That's ouch. Yeah, that's really bad. Twisted Wand 4 strength versus 20. What a massive upgrade that was. 6 defense, 10 defense. That's another massive upgrade for this part of the game. The accessories in this game are very weird. The art style and the way this game is developed is it's a lot different from the other Aveyonds. Like,
not like you need the strongest
armor when you're retired. The retirees. Who will wear it? Like even the way that they set up the screen for the item equips. It is so much different and messed up than the other one that it takes a long time.
That's seen too much.
It takes a long time to get all of the get used to equipping and dealing with items. Time-worn Panther Claw. Yeah, it's definitely seen better days and only 2 strength.
Windswept Tunic. 6 defense.
6 defense. Light armor for beginner witches. Yeah, we don't have what we need for that.
Blue bandana.
I do recall even
Alright.
afterwards not having enough defense for Mist.
So
Mist is always starved for defense. Like, absolutely starved. Like, I'm trying to sub in commentary because the commentary on this video was pretty rubbish. So I'm trying to... So yeah. Strong mutton, nimble mutton... Whitewash claw. So we were trying to decide what we were going to get. So we're going to equip it. Yeah. Panther Claw. Time-worn Claw is, yeah. Yeah, no. I am going to be playing Aveyond 1 again at some point. The reason that I was playing Raid is because I knew it was a popular game at one point. It's not as popular as it was. But I'm still hardcore working on that game. Especially, I want to get the buffed apothecary. And there's a cheeky jumping in here. All of that stuff is really expensive. We do eventually get that cheeky.
Yes, but that's
Cheeky
really
is worth the money if you are at a certain point in the game. The cheeky and
I first have to check the cost of the inn.
the level egg are worth something more at the end of the game. Like, this isn't anywhere close to the end of the game.
Alright, actually that wasn't bad.
The end of the game, you have to go to a lot more regions. Because it's actually a relatively slow process getting the levels in this game. In fact, it's even slower than it is in Raid because you can't just have one carry champion and have everyone else die. Sometimes that doesn't even work. Like, it can work that way, but most of the time it doesn't. So you're actually, to get to these other levels, it's hard in that regard. But it's not as hard because you don't have to sacrifice all these people to make the levels.
I guess Mother sent it. It's a
Portal to Mist Realm.
so I can return home quickly.
Turn it on, save us a trip to the Windy Hills. I guess she didn't consider that until we were done. Come on, let's go see Mother now. I don't plan on seeing your mother again. So yeah. So we're going to be going over here through this really weird, ethereal mist realm. This mist realm has a lot of really strange properties, like moving rocks. It's kind of like a magic realm. But it's amazing that the rocks don't like crumble into the ground. This cave is too dark. And then over here is Mist Mountain, which is going to be a crazy place with like this strange... It's like you're going through like somewhere in A Link to the Past almost. We burned some webs there previously. And there's like these like strange fruits. It's like we're in like a Halloween dreamland. And there's a lot of pumpkins in here. This whole place has an air of great danger. I can't protect you from the mist up here. You should wait while I speak to Mother. Just make sure you get rid of that mist. And then it all turns dark because the spider! We won't escape from Fangdeer the spider! We got arrested by the spider! And then she comes up to the top of the mountain. Daughter of Yunus of Wist, he's being held in Skull Mountain. Boyle can save him. So will he help us? He has one condition. He asks that the mist be cleared up so he can find his pet. Very well. We'll clear the mist for the time being. As for his forelegs, I'm afraid he is no longer within my area of influence. What do you mean? He ventured beyond the mist. I cannot sense him any longer. Boyle will not be happy. If he values his home, he will do well to keep on my good side. Have you any idea in which direction the wolf wandered? I covered the island, so he has gone at least as far as the mainland. Very well. I will continue to search for the youngest. Yes, so this is where the problem of Fang comes to a pass. Hi, Ingrid. Where's Boyle? He was taken by a giant spider. Oh no. I tried to turn him into a frog, but he resisted. It must have been Fangdeer. His cave is nearby. Rescued Goyle. I did everything I could. It's okay, Ingrid. Come on, let's find his cave. Yep. We're going to go through this Halloween land of doom. With all these giant spider webs. The strongest ropes. You can only get rid of it by burning it. Yeah, burning the spider web was not exactly the greatest idea, but I think the game did that because they intended you to progress, but it's still a major pain in the butt. A major pain in the butt. This is Fangder's cave. This place, I can't see a thing in here. Use your other senses to guide you. I'm not a dog. I don't have any other senses. What will we do? I'll brew a glow potion. Quickly, we must head to my house in Wormwood. I think I have the recipe. New request, neon potion. We're getting into the land of the darkest wizards. Wormwood, otherwise known as Worm Forest in the old Aveyond. Oh yes. Locked. So now we have to look for the key. Yes, the key. In this drastic world of warlocks and witches that has this like this very otherworldly, strange, a very heavily Halloween feel. Home at last. I should use my cauldron. Now let's see if I remember how to make a neon potion. I had the recipe out the other day. Maybe it's on the ground. Neon potion recipe. Page of somebody's novel. Deck to play the most universally known game. 2-card flip. Yes, that's the one, but I'm missing the secret ingredient. The goo. Oh, that's right. I hid mine in Boyle's house. Wonder if it's still there. I'll have to go and get it. Get gooing. The goo is here. The quests. The quest of doom. Oh, yes, the quest of doom.
This is bad.
So we're going to have to go through this strange, pumpkin-infested forest with this lady with bra and dark hair who's barely wearing anything. Get some of those pumpkin innards so we can eat them, even though they barely do any health, and it gets less and less as the time goes on.
Find his house.
Who does Boyle think he's fooling with this thing? Oh no, it's locked. There must be another way in. Let's ask around town, see if anyone knows. They know about Boyle, who eventually turns into a semi-supervillain. He's still not as good as Ari Man. Ari Man is God. Nobody here ever gets to the true glory of Ari Man. Is that like I always enjoyed fighting Ari Man and talking to Ari Man, even if he did wipe out my whole party. But yes. Is that a demon biscuit? The festival's over. Why are you still here? I decided to stay up a store. You bought all those prizes with the tickets. Can't be hard living in a town of retired villains. It's such an ego. You married into this place of crazies. Well, that's not the greatest. That's on you, and that's one of the worst. Mist mountains are so large they cast a shadow. Always appears to be night. Oh yes, the night. The darkest night of doom. But they enjoy it, this place. Because this place is even worth being evil. Oh, I remember. That was where I missed that whole quest until the very end of the game. Oh, she's involved in it. Oh, that's a memory. That memory hurts.
You ask Sid.
Oh, yes. So we're still looking for the person we have to talk to. Because it's a blind playthrough. I didn't know who to talk to at first. So I'm like looking all the way around. And I think that has something to do with it. That statue. But we never really get it fixed until we have to find the person. And off the top of my head, I don't know who that person is at the time. I know who they are now, but I didn't know
They
then.
don't know if it's worth being evil. Yeah, being evil is hard work.
Oh, yes. I can confirm to you being evil is phenomenally hard work because of the amount of effort I have to do. Being a villain on Kale and Apothecary is insane amount of hard work. Universally known card game, 2-card flip deck. Not right. Yeah, they're like, ask that riddle guy.
I don't have the item.
Get on that pumpkin in Wormwood. We go over here. We're going to try to talk to this witch. Try to open this chest. Actors Guild. Wait. Is she the witch from...
Transformations are far better for now.
Is she the witch from Aveyond 2? Did she get the Actors Guild card from that one witch they got in Aveyond 2? It could be. It could be. You never know.
Wormwood used to
It could be.
One of the most devastating area in all of
So,
Hair.
we're going to be looking through this place continuously for the person with the answer. I think the answer might be in here with the crows. Hey, Ola Ravenlord, do you know where Boyle keeps his spare key? Yes, it's in the gargoyle's eye. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business in the Briar Woods. One of my scouts bore witness to an incredible feat I must investigate. Yep. And he goes and he takes off with his crows. I hate that guy. The crows come off and fly away with them to some foreign location. And he just can randomly teleport anywhere he wants. And now we go back to Boyle's house.
Don't have much time.
Leave it to Goyle to hide the key in the most obvious place. Ingrid, you broke it. Yeah, oops. Boyle's going to be furious. We're saving his life. He'll have to live with it. So this is Boyle's house, hey? This is his haul of stuff, as he calls it. Most of it will have to go when we get married. Let's start removing some of it now. I'll get rid of that beautiful red mirror. You don't want any of this stuff, trust me. Come on, you. Get the goopy goo. So now we can start brewing it.
Wait a second.
Oh wait, we have to brew it in our house, right. You have to brew it in the house. And then this becomes a place we go back here over and over to brew potions. With some help. The scarecrows have interesting properties later.
Something about this
You
place
interact with the Raven Lord, with the scarecrows, and by obliterating them, you get a lot of progress done. You even get a servant to go with it.
Now I just need to add
Yes, add the goo. Add the goo. Get the secret ingredient, the goopy goo. Kaboom. It shouldn't be so yellow. And then it's a whole series of
a bit acidic.
potions.
I should check the book to see what I should do next.
There's like a whole series of corrections that you have to do to fix the potions. Shaves off some rock powder. That didn't work. So you have to go to the book. Oh, this is where I got confused with the rock powder. Ugh. This is my past self looking at this. Ugh. Anyway, the neon potion recipe. Like, I have to go to the book. Go to the book. No. What was I doing? What was I thinking? Go to the book. What
I don't know what's
the heck am I thinking? Go do something with the potion. The God, this feels like that old thing where it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Like that old Blue's Clues thing. Old, where it's like, it's right behind you. Potion making acidic yellow. Add a pinch of soda ash. Good strong mash. And feel free to let out a bellow. For potion that's slime green, there's no need to get mead. Add a leaf of dreams. These are all the different ones that you end up doing. Add a tear of the moon. Play a soothing violin. This book belongs to Ingrid. She has like enormous eyes in the book. There's enormous anime eyes.
We need to add some soda ash. It should be
Some soda ash. Oh, we gotta go buy it now.
Okay, I thought I was literally
It's probably gonna cost me a boatload of cash. At the same time.
I thought I was literally done for.
These memories. The piercing memories of this. Okay, at least it's only 30 gold. Thank the Lord. Imagine if it was like 1,000 gold for soda ash. Ugh. Or worse. Like 3,500 gold or more for soda ash. Can you imagine? Woof. That would have sucked. Now I have soda ash. Put it in there. That's it. Perfect. We got the elixir. Your creation is complete. That look on her face. Neon potion. Now it's time to rescue Boyle. Yes. Rescue Boyle from the spider.
We are going into.
We have to go through this strange, nasty realm as I try to figure out the game. Fumbling around in the dark. Quite literally and figuratively. Going through this crazy place to try to win the game. Can you imagine if those bushes were infested with nasty creatures? That would be hilarious. And like there's these like weird red fruits. I wonder if they do anything. I should try to interact with them. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, all this green. Ingrid, you're green. How did you think the potion would work? Oh, it ran out. Your eyes just adjusted to it. Now we gotta go through the crazy area of the spider. Land of the spiders. We gotta fight the spiders! Swipe the spiders.
They're probably really, really bad.
Magic missiles! Oh, this is back when we only had 200 health. Yikes. Try to smack them with the fireworks explosions.
We're doing 55 damage a hit on them.
55 damage. This tells me how far back in time this was. Wow, 55 damage is so low. Oh. Wow.
Fire spells.
Yeah, this is a long way back. Wow, this feels weird to watch. This is the strangest thing I've ever watched.
Mudball.
Fumbling around in the dark
We're definitely getting up there.
with improved commentary. That's basically what I can call this. I guess. Looking around in the dark, only seeing a tiny way ahead in this crazy, terrible place. And they're like, go get the chest. It's like, but why would you want to get the chest? Why?
Mudball.
Redeemed spider, is that what it is? 104. Yellow bark spider. When 100 damage was a lot. Wow. Trying to get this stuff in these pumpkins. Pumpkin innards. Tincture hypericum. Very powerful item. Have to be very careful with it. Yeah. I made so many saves. I forgot how many different types of saves. Oh, there's Fang Deer. The giant four-eyed, multi-eyed monstrosity. He's hanging around. He was worried about burning Fang Deer's webs. Now he will pay. If anyone's going to kidnap Boyle, it's going to be me. And now we got to burn this. Got to go to Soothe Mist. Throw a mud ball at it. But why would a mud ball be a good weapon against it? 105. We got to turn it. Well, there's one way of doing it. I guess pounce would be more optimal to hit it with. But it's weird that mud ball was our most powerful spell. But then again, we didn't join any covens or anything. Pouncing on it, I would imagine, does a lot of damage. Magic missiles is always hazardous because of its ability to hit you. And the later in the game it goes, wait, that's all it took to beat it? Okay. Apparently those spells did the job.
Flames. That's actually way more dramatic than...
We rescued Boyle. Huh? How did I get here? You were kidnapped by Fang Deer. Ingrid was very worried about you. Really? I was worried about my house. It's made of gingerbread, in case you forgot. It won't last 1 week in the humidity of that mist. Okay, that makes more sense. But Ingrid, you said, enough gossip. Let's get Boyle down. Boyle joins the party. So what happened with the Mist Queen? Did you clear the mist? Yes, but she could no longer feel Fang's presence. What do you mean? Fang escaped the mist. He is likely wandering somewhere on the mainland. He must be looking for me. Hey, Boyle. What? We should also keep an eye out for another gargoyle. Why? Hee. What is she talking about? What are you looking at me for? Why would I know what the mist rat is talking about? Okay, no need to get so defensive. Ingrid broke your gargoyle. She did what? I did it to save your life. You should be grateful. I guess you're right. When people saw that gargoyle, they respected me. Sure, I have to live among the rest as an equal, but when they saw that, they knew. Yes, Boyle, I know. There was another one at the party. I must find what became of it. I'm not leaving Wormwood until I have it. New quest, a new gargoyle. Yep. We got a death fang, nice.
We're gonna be
That's probably the best weapon we have for this area. Keywords! This area. Anyway, there's a lot of eggs and some crazy looking web stuff around here, and there doesn't seem to be anywhere further in. You would think this would be an even more heinous boss, considering how big this place is. This place is huge. What?
Yeah.
And well, it uses flames, but that uses so much darkness. Fighting these like really weird, crazy spiders. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. I will continue to keep you posted on more Aveyond and Raid Shadow Legends and League of Legends content. But League of Legends right now is giving me by far the worst hassle of any video game I have ever played in the entire history of this channel, which stretches back a number of years.
I don't know why the game.
Darkness only to 60. What?
Hey, I'll take it.
Alright,
So
after fumbling around in this terrifying darkness, in the next episode, we're going to be continuing on this game and with other content. I will see you all then.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna do this later.